Blue light on the pastry case, steam above the lid. Morning weights half laced, lemon peel in my pocket, ink stain on my thumb. A bike chain flashes by like sequins in a gutter. My backpack leans off center against the cafe chair. The deadline is a scoreboard still buzzing in the skull. I do not need full volume to hear the next right thing. One living little answer can lower all the rest. Dim the scoreboard, dim the scoreboard. In the jaw, in the chest, in the wires of this hour. Dim the scoreboard. Back in the narrow studio, cables cross the rug. A receipt hugs the teacup like tape around a stem. My thoughts were loose cassette shells spilled out across the floor. Now they lie like matchbooks beside one breathing draft. No need to race the daylight from window seam to wall. Small faithful motion travels farther than panic does. Jesus, near this desk lamp and the traffic under rain make my tighter detention bright as an exit sign. Simple when it glows. Dim the scoreboard, dim the scoreboard. In the jaw, in the chest, in the wires of this hour. Dim the scoreboard. The curtain lifts an apricot. The cup goes light and thin. I start before the noise does. Highlighters glow in morning hush. Tote bag leans against a chair. Soft shoe steps echo gently. Library corner holds me safe. Deadline feels a world away. Highlighted pages shine like stars. Weary mind begins to breathe. Pen scratches truth in patient lines. One deep breath resets the fog. Focus grows without the fight. Pressure softens row by row. Patience calls me home right here. Home right here. Home right here. One large and one breath I stay calm. Returns between the lines. I turn the page in quiet strength. Morning writes its piece in me. I am held. I am held. Birds outside sing through tall glass. Unfinished chapters wait like seeds. Keyboard hums its gentle song. Thoughts untangle line by line. Tote bag rests with heavy books. Small acts become tomorrow's light. Pressure softens row by row. Patience calls me home right here. Home right here. Home right, 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 right.
stairwell, blue cup in my hand, morning waits curbside, dill from the paper bag, rain mark on my cuff. A bus drags gold through puddles like foil across black stone. My toe bumps my knee twice with pens and orange peel. The deadline is a shopping cart, crooked in my chest. I do not need full daylight to choose one working thread. A smaller lane of courage can still move something home. Leave a siren with the bikes. Leave the siren with the bikes. By the rack, by the curb, not here in my blood. Leave the siren with the bikes. Up in the library corner, dust turns in window bars. A yellow tab keeps leaning out from a borrowed spine. My thoughts were loose key copies ringing in a metal tin. Now they rest like folded menus beside one useful line. No need to drag tomorrow across this little desk. Small faithful motion carries farther than panic will. Jesus near these pages and the traffic under glass make my tired attention steady as a bike stand, holding through the weather. Leave the siren with the bikes. Leave the siren with the bikes. By the rack, by the curve, not here in my blood. Leave the siren with the bikes. The cup goes light and hollow. The brass rail catches sun. I start with steadier weather.
Cold espresso on the rail, laundry leans into wind. A bakery opens below with sugar in the stairwell. My notebook wears the breeze, its pages blink like gulls. The deadline shrinks to clothespins clicking red in the sun. I can move like linen, loose enough to dry. Grace is not a hammer, it hangs and catches sky. Let the minutes breathe on the cup on me. Let the minutes breathe till the tight clock loosens into open steam. Scooters step the corner like needles through blue denim. A peach peel on the table brightens up the keys. My thoughts were stacked like dishes, tall by the inner sink. Now one clean line is shining across the waking page. No need to drink the ocean before I write one name. Small faithful things keep growing out past the window frame. Jesus on this balcony, keep my breathing plain. Make this little morning strong as drying cotton, soft enough to sing. Let the minutes breathe breeze on the railing, cold espresso waits. The room unties itself. Soap wind on my sleeves, blue cords by the lamp. A bus slides bronze below me, then leaves the street in hush. My notebook keeps open prints and one bent yellow list. The deadline is a billboard, too tall for this small hour. I do not need the skyline pinned flat before I start. One open patch of morning can be enough to work. Borrow a smaller sky. Borrow a smaller sky. For the floor, for the line, for the nerves in my mouth. Borrow a smaller sky. Back by the little desk, the cheap lamp warms one island. The sticky note keeps lifting like a shirt in balcony wind. My thoughts were coat hangers knocking in a dark hall. Now they rest like teaspoons dry beside one sentence. No need to drag the daylight through every shuttered room. Small faithful motion travels farther than fear can. Jesus by the doorway where the laundry learns the sun. Make my tired attention steady as a clothespin, holding one clean thing. Borrow a smaller sky. Borrow a smaller sky. For the floor, for the line, for the nerves in my mouth. Borrow a smaller sky. The rail turns warm and quiet. The lamp goes pale and thin. I start with what stays open. Buttercup light on cups. Foam makes clouds by my thumb. My laptop blinks awake like a fish in blue water. Outside bike spokes glitter past the warm bakery glass. My notes stop acting serious. They start to hum along. I can step in smiling. I can keep it playful. I can let it swing. Sweet day, walk with me. Sweet day, walk with me. Take the hurry from my cheeks. Sweet day, walk with me. Grace inside the little things. Sweet day, walk with me. A bus sighs at the corner. Page edges lift and wink. The spoon taps tiny sunshine against the paper cup. My deadline was a backpack stuffed with yesterday's rocks. Now it rolls like oranges down a bright cartoon hill. I can step in smiling. I can keep it playful. I can let it swing. Sweet day, walk with me. it lightly. Turn these scribbles to petals. Keep my breathing easy. Let this hour grin back. Sweet day, walk with me. Sweet day, walk with me. Take the hurry from my cheek. Sweet day, walk with me. Grace inside the little things. Sweet day, walk with me. Coffee ring on my nose. The window fills with gold, and I begin dancing. Moving in the blue light. Backpack by my ankle. Morning waits off stage. A marker stains my thumbprint. The menu hums overhead. Two scooters slice the crosswalk like zippers through wet foil. My half-charged screen keeps blinking beside a sugared crust. The deadline is a locker bank ringing down the hall. I do not need each metal door thrown open all at once. One clean little answer can quiet all the rest. Lock the noon away. Lock the noon away. In the hall, in the stack, not here. My ribs lock the noon away. Back out on the balcony. White shirts leaning wind. A clothespin grips a receipt above the warming rail. My thoughts were loose cafeteria trays sliding end to end. Now they sit like folded napkins beside one honest line. No need to shout the daylight across this tender hour. Mercy can move in teaspoons and still feed the room. Jesus by this railing, and the cups gone thin with sun. Make my tired attention bright as a chalk arrow, simple where it points. Lock the noon away. Lock the noon away. In the hall, in the stack, not here. My ribs lock the noon away. The screen goes pale and quiet. The rail turns warm as bread. I start with what stays open. Coffee aroma fills the air. Sunlight kisses scatter notes. Pencil moves without a care. Ideas dance like morning motes. Breeze slips through the open pane. Tacks line up in golden row. I sip slow and feel the game. Creativity starts to flow. Heart gets lighter with each breath. Wisdom whispers in this rest. Joyful brew, I'm glowing bright.
Morning focus,
Feels so right.
work becomes a happy flight.
Peace and spark in morning light. Joyful brew carries me. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Desk is messy, mind is clear.
Sticky notes and bright arrays.
Small steps grow without the fear.
Turning deadlines into play. Keyboard clicks a cheerful this red joyful brew. I'm glowing bright,
Morning focus,
feels so right.
work becomes a happy flight.
Peace and spark in morning light. Joyful brew carries me.
And when the pressure tries to
By one warm sip sets it alright.
grateful for this gentle start, hope is blooming in my heart.
Joyful brew, I'm glowing bright.
Morning focus,
Feels so right.
work becomes a happy flight.
Peace and spark in morning light. Joyful brew carries me. Birds keep singing, day goes on. This glow stays and leads me strong. Joyful brew, my morning song. Campus cafe hums with light. Half-charged battery blinks slow. Deadline sits inside my bag.
Weary mind begins to wait. Fingers dance on quiet keys. One clear thought cuts through the noise.
Focus finds its gentle way.
Overstimulation starts to fade.
Patience calls me to begin. Breath by breath I bloom again. Calm returns inside the noise. I stay right here, I stay right here. Morning strength is rising slow. Peace is closer than it seems. Coffee foam swirls in my cup. Unfinished work waits patiently. Students laugh in distant tones.
Small decisions build the day. Keep our rhythm keeps me grounded. One deep breath rewrites the page.
Overstimulation starts to fade. Breath by breath I bloom again. Calm returns inside the noise. I stay right here, I stay right here. Morning strength is rising slow. Peace is closer than it seems. Ooh.
Soft tenor sax floats through the crowd like golden thread in busy weave. Every blink of low battery reminds me grace is always near.
Unfinished dreams can take their time.
Cup grows empty,
Heart grows full.
laptop
Glow leads me ahead. I begin the day renewed. floorboards. Tea stains bloom on notes. The kettle fogs the window like breath on a trumpet. My laptop blinks in corners. Loose thoughts line up slowly. A bike bell threads the street past bread warm open doors. I can pace this kindly. I can leave room still. Even the crowded minutes can bend toward good. Let the morning open in my chest, my hands. Let the morning open on the work, the worry, till it turns to song. Highlighters sleep like candies beside a chip blue mug. The cursor waits then dances across a waking draft. Soft traffic hums below me. Pages click like pebbles, and one clear stripe of sunlight cuts through the paper haze. No need to force the river, no need to grip the hour. Grace can live in motion and carry me through. Let the morning open in my chest, my hands. Let the morning open on the work, the worry, till it turns to song. Jesus near my thinking when it knots too tight. Make this small room wider like dawn inside a cup, and rest inside my steps. Let the morning open in my chest, my hands. Let the morning open on the work, the worry, till the whole desk sings. Steam fades into bright air. My pen feels light again. I walk into the day with gold behind my ribs. Friend blade stir the blue. Steam climbs past the screen. Morning starts threadbare. My laptop hinge feels coin cold. The mug chips at the rim. Headlights slide across the ceiling like fish in a shut sink. A clementine peel brightens the notebook by my knee. My deadline stands in work boots near the foot of the bed. I do not need full power to make one living start. A dim room can still open if I hand it my breath. Make a small harbor. Make a small harbor. For the page, for the pulse, for the thoughts coming in. Make a small harbor. The radiator knocks twice. The chair answers in wood. My worries were loose cutlery thrown wild in a drawer. Now one line holds another like cups set out to dry. And traffic on the wet street turns soft as brushed grass. No need to drag the sunrise up faster than it comes. Mercy can work in inches and still rebuild the room. Jesus in this half-light by the cords and folded clothes make my tired attention steady as a window flame that does not fear the dawn. Make a small harbor, make a small harbor, for the page, for the pulse, for the thoughts coming in. Make a small harbor. The fan keeps slow time. The cup leaves one pale ring. I start with what is near. Peach light climbs the bookshelf. Steam blooms above the sink. My mug leaves moons on paper. Blue tabs blink on the screen. The kettle hums like velvet. Toast warms the narrow hall. A sparrow lands on the railing, and my thoughts stop scattering. I can start this gently. I can leave room wide. Grace can live in small things done with an easy spine. Send a little honey through my hands, my mind. Send a little honey through the work, the wires, till the whole day shines. Laundry sails past sunlight. The fan chops up the heat. My pencil shavings gather like curls of citrus peel. The inbox was a staircase, now it feels like bread. One line becomes another, and the page begins to hum. No need to bruise the hours, no need to pull too hard. The slowest wheels can carry a bright and faithful heart. Jesus near the margins of his half-made song. Turn my restless thinking into a window seat where calm can put roots down. Send a little honey through my hands, my mind. Send a little honey for the work, the wires, till the whole day shines. Birdsong threads through the steam. The room wears apricot. I walk into the daylight with music in my ribs. Bakery scent rides a breeze. Spikes rush past in golden light. Cup warms my morning hand. Sidewalk glows with early sun. Deadline feels like friendly rays. Wearied mind begins to smile. Coffee steam meets fresh baked bread. One deep sip brings back the spark. Thoughts untangle as I walk. Focus finds its playful stride. Pressure lifts into the sky. Next wave, hello. Unfinished work feels like adventure. Bakery warm follows my pace. Small acts bloom along the way. Birds above sing morning cheers. Everything feels possible. Hey, 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 hey. Pressure lifts into these steps. Stride with the morning, stride with the morning, joy is walking right with me. One step, a shine, new day lifts me as I go. I am light, I am light. Soft tenor sax joins the street like a friend that says keep smiling. Every bike and every ray reminds me grace is always near. Unfinished dreams can run and play. Cup grows empty, heart grows full. Sidewalk leads me into day. Ha-da-da-da-da-da, ha-da-da-da-da-da. I begin with sparkling joy. Cold espresso sparks a little grin.
Laundry twirls like it's joining in.
Notes scattered in the golden ray.
Deadlines feel like friends today.
Fingers dance across the keys so light.
Routine wrapped in morning delight.
Birds are chatting in the breeze so free. Small joys bloom so easily. Slow and sweet, let the lightness play. Wisdom finds its joyful way. Joy in my morning brew.
Light and free.
I flow with you. Grace turns the ordinary new.
Chill heart smiles the whole day through.
Breeze tickles pages on my lap.
Focus comes with a gentle clap.
Window light plays a happy game.
Mind feels fresh, no longer tame.
Every task a tiny adventure.
Finding peace in the softest measure.
Overstimulation starts to fade.
Hope does
a little serenade. Slow and sweet, let the lightness play. Wisdom finds its joyful way. Joy in my morning brew.
light and free.
I flow with you. Grace turns the ordinary new.
Chill heart smiles the whole day through.
Unfinished lines start to swing and bend.
Jazz notes whisper, it's okay, my friend.
One breath, one step, one quiet spark.
Hope meets me right here from the start.
Joy in my morning, light and free, I flow with you. Grace turns the ordinary new.
Chill heart smiles the whole day through.
Steam still playing, heart feels right. Another bright and chill delight.
Cold cup on the railing. Laundry speaks in white flags. Branches comb the avenue. Orange peel on my thumb, espresso gone to midnight. Delivery bikes cut silver through puddles of old neon. The deadline hangs like wet sheets, but wind can teach them dancing. A bakery fan exhales warm sugar to the stairwell. I can learn this pace from shirts upon the line. Grace is not a siren, it moves in softer cloth. Take the day in sips. Take the day in sips. Not all at once, my heart. Let the noise fold small. Take the day in sips. My inbox was a flock hitting every morning window. Now one bright task lands on the table like a coin. A pen rolls to the edge, stops where sun cuts cedar. Below a vendor stacks oranges like tiny borrowed suns. No need to clear the sky before I write one line. Small faithful things keep growing out on the fire escape. Jesus on this balcony, keep my breathing plain. Make this ordinary morning white as drying linen, strong enough for song. Take the day in sips. Take the day in sips. Not all at once, my heart. Let the noise fold small. Take the day in sips. Shirts lift, then settle down. I step back through the doorway, carrying room inside. Balcony wraps me soft and slow. Deadline feels a distant cloud. Weary shoulders start to drop. Clothes are swaying without rush. One deep sip revives my chest. Papers flutter by my side. Small thoughts gather into form. Focus blooms in golden air. Pressure fades with every gust. Wisdom calls me not to race. Let the breeze carry me. Calm is living in this way. One breath, one sip, I stay. Morning holds my wandering heart. I am safe. I am safe. Birds above write morning songs. Unfinished work waits patiently.
Sunlight paints the wooden rail. Overstimulation starts to fade.
Every flutter tells a story
small ex-planet now will grow. Pressure fades with every gust.
Wisdom calls me not to race.
Let the breeze carry me. Calm is living in this way. One breath, one sip, I stay. Morning holds my wandering heart. I am safe, I am safe. Soft tenor sax rides morning wind like gentle arms around tired thoughts. Laundry wings catch heaven's light. Grace arrives when I release unfinished dreams. Can breathe today. Cold espresso, warming sun. Laundry settles soft and true. I step into the day renewed.
Fog writes across the glass. Blue seats hold the last moon. Headlights smear like wet paint. My tote bag leans by my shoes. Green glow blinks, then settles down. The rail hum breads my ribs. Coffee breath warms my scarf edge. Deadlines tap a metal pole. The tunnel swallows yesterday whole. The morning leaks through station cracks. Yeah, go light, go clear. Go light, go clear. Grace rise this iron river. Go light, go clear. Sneakers ring on platform tile. Birds cut over damp church stone. A bell rolls through silver air. My thoughts were carts with broken wheels. Now they line up quiet, clean. Rain pearls cling to the handrail. Glass towers catch a blade of gold. Yeah, go light, go clear. Go light, go clear. Grace rises iron river. Go light, go clear. I am not late fruit falling. I am bread inside the oven. Heat to make the center rise. Lord, keep time inside my chest. Go light, go clear. Go light, go clear. Go light, go clear. Grace rises iron river. Go light, go clear. Doors slide white like
Morning in the record shop, sun already found Grace on vinyl, spin it back. Ooh, joy in the sunlight. Picture that, gold in the air now, right like that. Yeah, even this small day got a soundtrack. Dust glows over the album bins, posters lean on painted walls. Needle hum from the back room spin, slow and warm and small. Blue crate by the counter edge, also playing low. Coffee ring by the register, they moving smooth and slow. I run my hand through paper sleeves, names from another time. And somehow in this tiny shop, everything feels alive. No giant sign across the sky, no thunder breaking through. Just brass notes in the morning light and a quiet sense of you. Not in a rush now, not chasing loud. Just little mercies all around. Grace on vinyl, spin it back. Ooh, joy in the sunlight. Picture that, gold in the air now, right like that. Yeah, even this small day got a soundtrack. Door swings wide, the bell rings twice. Sneakers tap on tile. Someone laughs near the 7 inches, and I can't help but smile. Sun hits chrome on the turntable, lights up the faded spine. I say, Jesus, this feels good, like talking to a friend of mine. Crates, chords, and open morning, simple as a breath. You make the ordinary sing till it sounds heaven blessed. Even my own reflection now in a counter glass looks new, like grace can find a groove somehow and let the whole day move. Needle grass, bright floor, I'm smiling more and more. It's better run time, na na run time, na 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 run time, na na When the deadline pressure rises like a heavy morning tide, I just lean into the quiet, finding steady peace inside. Got the unseen hands to guide me when the schedule starts to phrase. Turning all this frantic, rushing into momentum for the day. I don't have to hold the sky up, I just have to hold the line. Trusting that the master craftsman makes the chaos intertwine. Sunbeams cutting through the rain, hitting this cluttered wooden desk. Sticky notes in neon colors, putting my focus to the test. And So shavings scatter around me like the remnants of the night. But I'm waking up my spirit in this golden hour light. The monitor is glowing but my vision's finally clear. Lord, quiet down the anxious thoughts and chase away the fear. Every keystroke is a stepping stone, a puzzle piece in place, following the blueprint drawn up by the architect's embrace. When the deadline pressurizes like a heavy morning tide, I just lean into the quiet, finding steady peace inside. Got the unseen hands to guide me when the schedule starts to fray. Turning all this frantic rushing in momentum for the day. I don't have to hold the sky up, I just have to hold the line. Trusting that the master craftsman makes the chaos intertwine. Breathe. The clock is moving faster, but my heartbeat stays so slow. Planting tiny unseen seeds and watching how they grow. It's a beautiful collision of the effort and the grace, finding rhythm in the middle of this wild and breathless race. Yeah, just keep moving. When the deadline pressurizes like a heavy morning tide, I just lean into the quiet, finding steady peace inside. Got the unseen hands to guide me when the schedule starts to fade. Turning all this frantic rushing in the momentum for the day. I don't have to hold the sky up, I just have to hold the line. Trusting that the master craftsman makes the chaos intertwine. Just a wooden desk, just a golden light. Everything is coming out exactly right. Breathe.
Morning light is like a hug. Birds are singing extra loud. Laundry sways in happy rhythm. City waking soft and proud. Bakery warm drifts up so sweet. Deadlines look a little small. I sip slow without a care. This is where I love it all. Sunshine in my coffee cup. Joy is waking with the sun. Sunshine in my coffee cup. New day has just begun. Pages open in the glow. Focus comes so light and sweet. Bikes are racing down